Howdy all y'all artsy folks and alternative fashion pals. I finally took this out of the plastic today. I need to find a picture to go on here. I had a red dress on. I didn't want to do too much today because I am just in between tasks right now. But this is the stack. I wanted to make some more progress on the hair extensions I'm working on for my overseas client. So I'm going to go ahead and start the second set, and I'm going to leave only the beadwork left. And they might also want me to extend the bracelet that I made, which is super exciting. I think I'll get downstairs. Let me choose a really good poll again. Let's see what I can try to do. First of all messages, stickers, polls. I'm gonna try to find my niche using the poll. All right, I tried to make a poll that made sense. I have no idea if it's going to help, but last time I did something a little quirky. It worked really well. So please like the stream. I'm a mixed media creative designer, and I have items on my shop related to South Asian inspired decora, which is one of the headpieces I'm wearing. One of the things from that is the headpiece I'm wearing. Do you have squishy? No, I do not. I have squishmallows, but I do not have squishy. I'm trying to think. I have one my friend gave me, but I don't know if it's up here. Let me see. I think it's still in my car. Yeah, actually, the egg, the squish is in an egg. I have another egg that had jelly beans in it, so I thought I had it, but I do not. Please help spread the word. I started my small business in November of 2021, and I got so sick of Instagram after spending like almost 5 years posting on there. I moved to YouTube. Things have been a lot better on YouTube, but my comments are still empty on a lot of videos. Break the ice. Be the first comment on my page. Can I see your squishmallows? Sure. I have a few. I'll start on the commission in a second. I also have all my shop items too. Oh, do you want to see this drag? Okay, this is not a squishmallow, but this, I have this on my list. I have it linked in my description on my Bendable list, but this is a dragonfly. I've never seen a dragonfly plushie before, and I store my candy on it. Like I put my bracelets on it occasionally. Life hack. Tubular plushies for holding your candy bracelets. But yeah, so I have Tom Nook, not a Squishmallow, but here's the big Squishmallow that I do have. I don't know what its name actually is, but I call it Gojira. Ooh. Oh my goodness. This is the giant Squishmallow that I possess. Hold on. This is the giant. And then I have another dino, LOL. This one's name's Derek. I do not have slime, but I added this on there. But yeah. And then I also have a Sanrio limited edition Bats Maru Squishmallow. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hope you feel better soon. Heal up. Take care. Here is the Bats Maru. Hello. I got this at a like nerd shop. It was like a level up. So they had D&D stuff there. They had trading card game stuff there. But they had this limited edition cake themed Bats Maru, which I love very much. This is like a little flap. That's kind of nice. I like the cake theme and the space theme together. The embroidery is really nice. He's also stiffer than most Squishmallows, which I also like. Yay! Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, so I guess being quirky with the poll is definitely helping get the right people. But yeah, my small business has been an official LLC since November of 2021. You can see my small business journey on Google Maps. But I also have my official website out now. This is not a Squishmallow, but it is a limited edition official Invader Zim double-sided pillow. And then I also got a 40th anniversary. Oh, that's the box that it was in. And then I also have one of these. That's what the lanyard's from that I'm wearing. But this is the limited edition 40th anniversary Hangyodan, which I just happen to be a huge fan of Hangyodan. That's a little octopus hat crocheted by Red Frog Crochet on Etsy. I got it from my partner a really long time ago. But yeah. Thank y'all for being so sweet today. Please engage, share. I've been working really hard for 5 years. I also have a post up seeking a social media volunteer to help spread the word about Prachikana art so I can focus more on my business and making art instead of scrolling all the time. Let me show you one of the things I'm most proud of. Thank you so much. I have been really trying and I've been really posting for a long time. There's y'all, I probably posted like over 3,000 items in the last like 5 years. YouTube has been a lot like nicer and like people have actually been talking to me, which has been nice. But like Instagram, Facebook, all that has been very silent. I've been getting a lot of views on my website, but I've only made 3 sales on there so far. I've made thousands of sales in the last 5 years in person, but I stopped doing in-person events because vendor events were just becoming too expensive. And then I found out about the fandom artist alley inside vendor scene after everybody already standardized like their booth setup and making it all with the cube organizers and the signs and everything. And I was set up to be like a festival vendor, like outside, like in the heat. And I was also doing henna and stuff in the beginning more than henna was always happening because I was doing in-person events, and that's always a best seller in addition to all my stuff. But now I only do hourly bookings because I only get a henna appointment request once in a blue moon. So Now I only offer individual, not individual, hourly and group bookings, because I can do 20 hennas in an hour, y'all. I can do 20 small hennas, wrist bone to fingertip, so like the top of the bracelet to the tip of this finger every 3 minutes. And my college hired me for it, and that's how I found out I was so fast at it. But yeah, so like I'm kind of like definitely trying to only do prepaid large gigs here on out as far as the henna is concerned, just because now I'm making it myself. I'm not ordering it anymore. So, but this is another, this is one of the commissions that I've been working on that's going overseas. I'm super proud of. I'm going to be making more. I have 2 of these South Asian inspired decora accessories on my shop. There's 2 of these in different colors. One's yellow, one's pink. I'm going to be adding more. I've already prepared to add during Pride Month to my website. I've been dropping new items every day. Hello, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all are so nice. It's been going better on live streams. I think during the day, just depends. I think using the poll this way is helping. But I'm wearing one of them now. And this is my original design. I started exploring South Asian inspired decor because I wanted to celebrate everything about myself through Harajuku fashion, and decor is one of my favorite substyles, and there's a lot of information about it, and it's much more accessible than a lot of the other styles as far as making it your own. And I call my style Desi Decora, or yeah, I call my style Desi Decora. I go by Decora Desi online if you want to look on Instagram. More Squishmallows, thank you. I don't think I have any more Squishmallows. I have Derek, that one you saw, the 2 dinos, and the Bats Maru. I have Tom Nook. He's not a Squishmallow though. He's just official Nintendo. I try to only get unique plushies because I don't have a lot of space for them. Oh, I do have an official Sanrio Sailor Hello Kitty Squishmallow, maybe I can show you. And then that's a branded, oh, you can't see it. That's an official Bell Bag, I think, by Nintendo, but I don't know if that's a Squishmallow. But I can show you the Hello Kitty real quick. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have them on my, yeah. I have the candy nuts on my page as well. I'm trying to really get into it, y'all. I've been loving exploring it. It's about to be my 1-year anniversary of wearing, exploring decora in general and wearing it. But yeah, my original universe is called the Bubbleverse, and it is inspired by bubbles, henna, and self-expression through art and fashion. And I have an original character called Nurse Bubbles, and she's like one of the first original characters that I've ever made. And I cosplayed as her at the most recent convention I went to. And so yeah, she wears South Asian inspired decora. And I'm going to be, everything on my site, I will try to incorporate in my illustrations going forward so that it's wearable world building. Here's another one I made for myself as far as the headpiece goes. This one is not going to be on the site, but I can make it again if y'all really like it and you want me to add one like this to the site, I can. And you can twin with Nurse Bubbles. But yeah, I made with this specific color scheme, colorway, and design for Nurse Bubbles. Yay! Thank y'all so much. I've had a lot of like wild live stream sessions. I've posted quite a few of them. But if I'm crafting and I'm too in the zone and I don't chat enough, I try to not post those because I want to post the ones that are more engaging, if there's people talking or not. When there's no one there, or if people are being mean and I get focused, then I end up not talking. But this is one I made for my OC. But yeah, so those are 2 of the things. I have another South Asian inspired accessory. It's I tried to do some South Asian inspiration as far as the hair accessories are concerned as well. Growing up, I always saw like large, like side of the head hair clips, so I kind of went for that here. So you can add butterfly clips here, and then these are candy ears. These are not going to be on this specific Pride Month launch, but I have a ton of candy ears on my website already, and some that are dropping as well. But these, my next major website campaign or launch is going to be dark decora. So after Pride Month is over, I'm going to do dark decora. But yeah. And then I also have this bandhani is a textile technique from the state in India that my family is from. And so I was trying to do incorporate bandanas into my decora when I first started, and this is something I made when I really first started. The E6000 is holding on for dear life, but I'm still refining this design because I'm trying to figure out, this is really hard on my hands to make because it's all aluminum, and I haven't found a really good clip, a reliable one for that part yet, but this will be in the future. I'm working on, you know, getting my own bandanas made, as well as developing unique ways to fold them and have this be a multi-purpose accessory. I sometimes clip them on the back of my matha patti as well. Oh my gosh, yay! The berry nuts, yay! Oh my god, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for looking. I appreciate, oh my goodness. Yes, I'm definitely working on the bow. I have one in green. Let me see if I have it over here. That I would like to wear. That it's been holding up really well. Let me see. Oh, here's a giant one. This one held up fine. I've sold one and I haven't heard back from the person, so I assume that it went well. But this is a giant one I folded and made with the aluminum. But you see, like, it's really difficult to work with, but I like how it looks. Like, I would like to get some manufactured, like a clamp like that manufactured to add on there when I'm done folding it. But, and something more reliable for this. This is the best one I could find so far. It's like a soft grip clip. But yeah. Thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all have been so nice. Oh my gosh. One of the nicest stream crowds so far. I'm so honored. Thank y'all for taking the time to look at my work. It really does mean a lot. Here is what's on the site for those of you who are curious. So here, I guess I'll put it in my lap. Ta-da! So here's a little design I made. Howdy all y'all, artsy folks and alternative fashion pals. The company motto is, if we're not all friends, what's the point? And then this is some inspo from the Bubbleverse. We've got the Paracora, which is my original paracord decora accessory, survival streetwear accessory line. So I have a bunch of those hair pieces, hair extensions made with survival cord, and so that's my friend wearing one on one side in a black and white. It's kind of hard to see that specific colorway. These are some hair clips that are on the site. That's Nurse Bubbles as an illustration. Then there's the bandana bow I made for my friend one time. See, like, there's so much potential there, but I'm just working on getting it to be like something that is more reliable. Thank you. Yes, Nurse Bubbles. She's the good vibes and henna nurse of the Bubbleverse, and she runs the ICU, so it's kind of like an art-themed hospital vibe. And my original intention with her is that, you know, her power is in her little nurse cap, and it's in the symbols that represent the evil eye. And yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. I haven't really revealed a lot of it on YouTube yet, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into Nurse Bubbles for sure. Here is some of the, oh, not sure what just happened there, but there's these are on the shop. These are some of the candy ears with the bubble. I try to incorporate the bubbles wherever I can. And then we've got these I made to be worn on the further up the arm or as anklets. These dropped recently. Thank you so much. I am working on it. I'm working on it, guys. I'm building up my illustration abilities. I drew the thing up there I'm not super confident making bodies yet, you know. It's not something, forms, drawing forms, like human forms is definitely difficult. I may just like be like, screw it and just go for like more of an American animation style where the bodies don't have to make sense, but we'll see. I have some illustrations I made a long time ago for the Bubbleverse that I haven't really shared anywhere. Here's some green, not green, blue set. And these are all on my site already. Here's another bracelet. So it's all wearable, world building. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm very happy with that poster. I made it on Friday the 13th, and there was a strawberry moon that year. And it made the moon actually red, which was crazy to see. And I didn't know that was a thing. So I have a character inspired by the Bubbleverse sitting on the on the bubble. Like the bubble that she's sitting on is supposed to kind of be like the Earth, but also the Bubbleverse. I'm working on it. I'm very new to world building and stuff like that. Oh, you gotta clean your hamster. It'd be like that. Good luck cleaning your hamster. I also have the sizes. I have the sizes written on my website based on like, okay, so like how big can the bracelet, how big can your wrist be before the beads start to separate? And that's the size that I have listed. So like as long as your wrist is smaller than that size, or if you're okay with the beads spreading out, then that's your choice. But I made the measurements like that so that it makes, so that you can find the best fit based on your arm. Here's a green. If you like green, here's a, oh, and then some of them kind of make noise. Some of the beads kind of rattle. The way I did this today is not ideal as far as like it's scrunching my hair. I usually have my hair tied up when I wear the headpieces, so I definitely recommend like high ponies or tie your hair down or pin it down properly because it's gonna scrunch up because this is elastic. But yeah. Dun, 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 dun. That's the green. Here is a bracelet I really like. I like the texture on this. Some of these I really want to keep for myself, I can't lie. Making the arm super long. I have just like been so shy to even try to draw forms. Like I've drew a bunch of like creatures. Here's a creature right here. What do you see when you look at this creature? This is my tappable business card I have with me usually. It has my website on it. But what do you see when you look at this? I was also thinking about doing a tie-dye shirt with this on it. There's a lot of screen printing businesses near me. So I was like, maybe I should do a tie-dye shirt and then put this on it. The texture is super fun. Yes. The texture on what? On this? Or on the beads? I see shrimp with butterfly wings. That's hilarious. I drew it, when I originally drew it, I was going for like a fish. But like, this is my art style, so. Oh, the bracelet. Yes. Yes. I would love running my finger on it too. It's just like, it's so fun to like roll. I don't know what it. And I did it in little sections. Of course, we got the bubbles. Bubbles inside bubbles here. Oh, yeah. Try to incorporate, yes, the shrimp. Fish, shrimp, basically same thing. Yes, I love it. Everybody sees something different. Some people see a lizard. I don't know. I enjoy that. It's supposed to have like a very much like a folk art vibe to it. So, not surprising. And then I have a different colorway of the other one I just showed with the texture that you like. Also, I'm wearing one with that texture. I like it. But yeah. The jelly. Yes. very much on the folk art vibe. That's where like the henna comes in. Like the henna motifs is like just the easiest way to say it. That's what you. I always saw that growing up. Like there's been a bunch of videos going viral about how this where bandani originates. There's a lot of historical reasons why it's becoming relevant and all that. But I always remember selling them at the gas station growing up and seeing the designs and being like, but yeah. So I've just been really enjoying finding little ways to incorporate motifs and celebrate my heritage through this fashion, as well as finding a way to share it with people. Here is the sets of hair clips that I showed you in that picture. I sold one set of these. I wore mine a lot. When I first started wearing Decora, I didn't stop wearing these. Please share your hamster's name. Yes, I want to know what your hamster's name is. Also, what color is your hamster? I was more of a fish keeper as a kid. Now I have 3 dogs. Yes, they're so like dangly. I wanted to make dangly hair clips whenever I first started wearing Decora. I was like, I want dangly things. Oh, if you like these, then let me show you what I have coming up. I haven't listed these yet, but they're on the upcoming, so I might try to take pictures of them today and put those up. Here's a quick necklace I'll show before I grab the dangly hair clips I'm talking about. A very popular design. I get lots of compliments when I wear mine, so I made like 2 or 3 of these. Nurse Bubbles wears this every time, basically. But yes, a sneak peek. Sneak peek time. I have the whole tray right here of all the stuff that's prepared. Just needs to be photographed and added to the site daily. So for the dangly pieces, let me show you the Candy Rain hair clips. So they have noise to them, and they also are just freaking adorable. So that's the heart one, and this is a mixed like shapes. There's also different lengths. Tulle is cute, gray. Oh, adorable. Sweet. When I was in high school, I watched a person with a channel. I can't remember what her full channel name is, but I think her name is Amanda. And she had a hamster, and I was so fascinated because I was definitely not a mammal keeping. We didn't have mammals inside the house. So that's the kind of vibe it was. I had turtles. Yeah, I was like, I was allowed to have fish and I was allowed to have turtles, but nothing with fur was allowed to live inside for some reason. But that's cute. Adorable. Color is gray. Oh. Cute. Adorable. The dangly hair clips. Oh, of course, also, the candy nuts can all be worn as hair clips too, the way that I made them for y'all. I tried to make them as universal as possible, so you can wear them like this. This one's not a great example on me because I have dark hair, but you can also wear it in the middle. If you're bold enough, you can wear it on your septum too. These are supposed to glow in the dark. I'm not going to be listing them as glow in the dark because I don't want them to be unreliable. I took them outside to photograph them, but I wasn't in the sun for very long, and I took them in the dark to just kind of see how glow in the dark they are. If they're not super strong, I don't want to just be like they glow in the dark. So if they glow in the dark, it's just a bonus. I'm not going to be using that as the selling point on these. But I really like this, all the white, the like light blue, light blue, like transparent white and light pink are supposed to be glow in the dark, the ones in this box. Oh! But I haven't tested them, is what I'm saying. They're labeled and sold as glow in the dark, but I don't know how strong they are, so I don't want you to get your hopes up, you know what I mean? But yeah. So this is one I really like. I want to keep for myself. I'm not gonna lie about it. But yes. After piercing, yes! That would be so cute. And I have a bunch of, ooh, this is another really unique color scheme. This one really cute as a hair clip as well. Do, 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 do. And then you can wear either way, of course. Do, 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 do. Oh, and of course I try to put the little bubbles wherever I can. This would all potentially glow in the dark. Oh, and the ASMR is also there. Oh, here's the one with the texture. Of course, this is like very much giving the vibes of the next series I'm going to be dropping, which is like the dark decora. It's going to be like rainbow plus darker palettes. But yeah, this also an ASMR. Totally my fave. My fave. Oh, also the back, this part lays on your neck, so it's flat. I try to think about all these things for y'all. Okay, I have a degree in chemical commerce. I was originally pre-med in college. I was going for neuroscience for the first 3 years, and then I switched last minute to chemical commerce, which is a hybrid major, halfway between chemistry and business. I chose my minor to be in business management so I could finish my degree in 4 years. So I try to and think about every aspect of this for you guys, okay? This is for your comfort. But yeah. It's like random flex, but yeah. I have a degree in business management, and I will hopefully find a way to incorporate the chemistry bits later when I have more infrastructure. But yeah. I'm trying to think about all of this stuff. But yeah. Here is another fun one. I call it candy coins. They kind of remind me of like Smarties, or like, yeah, Smarties. But like, why are they neon though? You know what I mean? Maybe I'm thinking of a different candy, but they're nostalgic nonetheless. But I don't know if y'all know what I mean. Like, they just look yummy. It is to wear, not to eat. This is coming up. I haven't put this one on yet. Yeah, sensory, thoughtful candy. Yes, literally. When I first started wearing decora, I was like not having the Band-Aid. I was not having it. Now I'm more used to it, but with I also came up with something else to make wearing candy more comfy. That's coming soon. That's coming soon. I gotta remember. I gotta write it down. But comfort is definitely key. I don't like itchy things. I don't like things scratching me. I don't like things being too tight. I'm very, very easily overstimulated, so I try to make stuff that I would absolutely make stuff that is comfortable to wear. I actually called the Pride Month drop the Bubbleverse egg drop because I filled an egg with merchandise, and that's when I decided to do the drop, and it just so happened to coincide with Pride Month. The reason I call it the egg drop is because I ordered these eggs because I needed a way to show the headpieces without wearing them, and I didn't want to drop how much it costs to get a velvet covered mannequin head that's not super expensive that also has a stand. So I decided I would get a 3-pack of these. So now I organize my shop with these eggs, and they are the Bubbleverse eggs. And they have multiple purposes, but yeah. Yes, it was definitely not. It's not for everyone, but you do get used to it after a while. And then I also add like pimple patches, and that kind of helps diffuse it. And also when I already have a full face of makeup, it helps remind me not to touch my face. But I don't do the Band-Aids every time. The egg works, yes. If the egg works, the egg works, man. I was like, this is a head. This is close enough. But that's one of the headpieces. Oh, and I showed you the black one. There's 2 bracelets that go with this one. This one's more on the smaller side, so if you consider yourself to have a smaller head than the average adult, then I would say this is the one for you. This one's a little tight on me. It's hard to show off. as you can see, putting it the other way. This one's on the smaller side. And these are the bracelets that go with that. I try to make my stuff for adults because I am not really necessarily a brand that's made for kids. That's why I have my live stream set to no kids. A lot of my stuff does appeal to the younger generations though, because people my age and older are not necessarily ready to wear bold, expressive, alternative fashion, and maybe have never heard of it, because I didn't even hear of it. I didn't know about J fashion and alternative fashion outside of like punk and scene and like heavy metal aesthetics. Like I didn't know the whole world of alternative fashion and different forms of self-expression and all the little communities that go along with it until the last 5 years. So, you know, you never know who's out there. But whenever I was vending at festivals, people would often be like, "Oh, it's like a little baby girl store," and I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." It just so happens that kids are fun and they are ready for my brand. A lot of adults are like, "Oh, I can't imagine this. Like, I can't imagine the place of this in my life," kind of thing. And with the nose rings, people, I live in the deep south, so people will come up to me and be like, "Oh, those nose rings are so cute. I'm gonna get one to prank my family and make them think I got a real piercing," as if that's the craziest thing ever. And it's like, it'd be fine if they make the joke and then buy it, but then half the time they would make the joke and not buy it. In middle school, there's a very goth punk scene kid in a pastel decor. Yes! Cute. Adorable. Adorable. Happy to see it. That's adorable. I really wish I knew about this when I was in grade school. I would be in a completely different place right now. I wouldn't have spent the first few years of my small business not knowing who I was making art for, at least. I definitely, like, I started with the motto, "If we're not all friends, what's the point?" That's been with Prachi Henna Art since the very beginning. And I was making the nose rings, and then I was making jewelry wraps, one size fits all wrap on, like, they were bracelet, necklace, anklet, and choker, and they had a different little charm on every single one, so you found the one that spoke to you. And then I made the clip-ons with the chain as well. And so it was always like kind of like, it was alternative leaning. It was definitely considered bold and not just it was not considered a conformist product line by any means. It was not for everyone. But yeah, I wish I'd felt confident. Yes, I always loved, oh, you're fine if your phone dies. That's okay. Thank you for being here. I always loved Invader Zim, and apparently like all the scene kids love Invader Zim. So it really healed a part of me when I did the outfit with Invader Zim. The plushie I showed off earlier with Invader Zim, I have a few outfits that I did inspired by the series, and the plushie is in some of the videos. You can find those on my shorts. Oh, let me show y'all this other really cute one I made, the headpiece I made that I'm super proud of. This one is super cute. I love this one. I have to decide what to put on the shop. I have to take pictures and add it to the website today. Drops every single day. So how the other one was on the smaller side, this one's on the larger side. So it hangs a little bit lower. If that's something you're ready for. But yeah. Super cute. Love this one. Invader Zim, yes. Invader Zim will always be a scene kid icon. Yes. Literally. You guys get it. Oh, and then there's this purple color scheme. I'm really bad at naming stuff. Y'all notice that on my website I have super long names because I'm terrible at naming things. Because I make so many new things every day, and I'm just, I don't know, I don't have the knack for naming things. So you're going to see a bunch of anime style long name things. But yeah, here, another one. And then, oh, there's a few things that go with it. I try to make things that, like, I made stuff that coordinates together. Oh, this is one of my faves. I like how this looks. But yes. The purple. Yeah, I remember you said you liked the berry one, so I was like, let me show this berry. The berry vibes. The ones with berry vibes. Of course. Oh, there's this one too. I like this one. Doesn't have berries, but it is cute. Okay. Hold on. Ta-da! I really showed out, okay? There's a lot coming to the site. I think I'm going to do nose chains though, to be honest, just because they're easiest to photograph and add to the site right now. I'm overwhelmed. This is the last time Prachi and Art will be doing a product drop a day. This is, guys, this is like overwhelming as heck because I don't have a way to schedule stuff ahead of time. I have to just, I think I can choose to make it not public, but I don't know why. I'm just like, the workflow is not flowing, but it's also just because it's hard to stay motivated when I've had like almost 1,000 views on my website and only 3 sales. So, and people are also making cards, and I've ran a flash sale, but to no avail. And I sell so well in person, y'all. I'm just really just kind of getting, I'm just impatient. I will be patient. I will have faith. I will believe. I will believe. The live streams have been going better too. I will find my niche. It's also the economy. It's a lot of things. It's just hard because I do this full time, but that's why I also made a all call to try to find some social media assistance, some volunteer social media help, because I can't. I'm losing focus on. I'm losing momentum with my art because I'm focused on trying to get the reach I need to get the marketing where it needs to be to get the sales, because this is my full-time job. It's really hard to balance the having balance the bouts of creativity, creative block, and also business responsibilities and professional responsibilities and developing a network while being independent, etc. It's a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad that let me go ahead and screenshot this poll the way that I did it, because I need to remember the key terms that I used to kind of help share who I'm trying to find and who I'm trying to do this for. This is just a little something I made that was cute, and it's really common to have like strings and tassels on a lot of South Asian fashion, and so I made this it's just really simple. I might add this to my shop too. It's kind of cute. I need to do a little more with the ends. This was just something I made really quick, but I made it for dresses that kind of slide, like the straps fall down, so you can just slide it and then tie it on. But yeah, some stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Yes. I also want to make sure that I try to find customers who care about the inspiration behind my work, because I really do put my heart and soul into it. And there's a lot of it just means a lot to me, and I want it to mean a lot to the people who wear it. Yeah, I'm really trying to dedicate my life to the Bubbleverse. I want to see it be born. Nurse Bubbles was just the beginning. I'm about to like burst into tears, y'all. Like, I cannot stress to you enough. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, the back tie it's really annoying when my dresses fall down, or like the straps fall down. It's like it fits perfectly, but they still fall down somehow. That's really annoying, and I don't like dealing with things that you have to like press closed. Like I said, the accessibility part. But yeah. I also want to make badge reels. I'm willing to offer small business making tappable cards for people. I think I have a way to print waterproof stickers so we could make a cover for the card. I can order these pieces, and then I want to design these, like make cute badge reels, button things at some point. That's on the list of things I want to get made. There's some ways to manufacture it. I'm trying to balance like what I need to make at home and what I need to get manufactured, because if I can make it at home, I can make a lot more versions of it as far as artwork is concerned. If I have to get it manufactured, there's a lot of editing involved with that, and I haven't committed to a lot of my illustrations because I haven't shared them, but I also am trying to focus on making stuff for me and not waiting for input and stuff like that, because I get on a creative roll and then I get in my head because of social media. So yeah, what is a tappable card? So basically it's the same stuff that they're putting in the nails, where it's like tappable, like put my social media on my nails, and it's like a little chip. It's similar to that, and I basically can put whatever link you need me to put on it, so like either your link tree or your website. And this is something that Vistaprint offers, but I think it was like $30 per card or something like that. I will definitely do it cheaper than that. But essentially, you can tap it on. Most people's smartphones are already enabled unless they have the setting manually turned off. And when you tap it to their phone when it's unlocked, it basically just pops up as like a notification, and then it takes them to the link so they can choose to bookmark it, or they can choose to shop, or whatever you want. But yeah, the tappable nails. Yes, they also do tappable. You can buy like, the whole nails. I love the look and feeling of having nails, but I'm also super paranoid about ingredients and stuff. So like, I've been very much off of the nails, just for health reasons. But I am down. I really like the press-on trend situation. I also have flat nail beds, and most things are made to have a C curve. And my nails are very flat, so when you put on press-ons, they pop right off. So I had to find like a 3D nail glue. I'm okay with the press-ons because I don't keep them on as long. It really stresses me out to think about the amount of chemicals and the fact that your skin absorbs stuff through your nails and stuff like that. I just can't. It just I'm very sensitive. Duh. I'm just very sensitive. The nail rings are fun. The nail rings are fun. I've also seen some businesses are doing a bracelet version of the tap. I prefer this because you can wear it on whatever, but that's just me. There's different ways to do it. They're also making 3D printed versions. I don't have a 3D printer right now. I do have a friend with a 3D printer who I am going to be collabing with and making tons of stuff soon. But one of which is a secret. But I am working on making a bead like this, but a mango. I have a ton of bead design ideas, but it's just manufacturing is so hard, guys. It's so hard. I have so many ideas, guys. I'm sitting on so much stuff. I just don't have enough sales to justify trying all of my ideas right now. I don't have and I don't have a way to get a lot of feedback, but I'm also trying to balance not only making stuff that I have feedback for, because I need to make the jump. But yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot to manage. Here, after the dark decor, I think I'll try to go for like more of a cake, chocolates and cake, like dessert vibe. This is a pair that I've had for a minute that I've been sitting on. I don't have a lot of brown beads, so that's why I haven't been going full force on the cake, cupcake and cream vibe. But these are super cute and I'm obsessed. So that is definitely a series that will be, it's going to be pastel rainbow plus cake. And then I'm going to have to be creative about how I incorporate the bubbles with that theme. I think it's going to go really well with the scene / dark decora, because just looking at these. And these it was really funny because this was a color scheme of Powerpuff Girls. The same color scheme as Powerpuff Girls. I actually used this on a different live stream. And we just cranked it, and that was what decided the colors that I used that day. And so that it just happened to be the colors. So, have I been to Denmark? No, I have not. I have not really left the U.S. Very much. I've been on one cruise that took me to Cozumel, Mexico, Belize, Cayman Islands, and then I was on the cruise. So that was like one of my major trips, and then another major trip I've taken recently as an adult is I went to Vegas. Vegas was really fun. Vegas was really fun. The cruise was not fun, y'all. I had to go with my family. I was 17, so I didn't get to go to the real club. And then I think, I can't remember if I snuck in or not, but I think my cousins snuck me in for like half a second. But like, I didn't end up staying or doing anything. But like, yeah, it was not that great because I had to fight my family was very much not trying to let me have fun. They had a teen club, like a place where they had a Wii set up and like foosball, and it was just a little area set up for teens to mingle, and my family was not trying to let me go, and I asked my aunt because I knew my sister would say no. And then my sister got mad because I got permission from my aunt and not her. But my aunt has seniority. It was a whole thing, guys. It was a whole thing. I was just the wrong age to have fun on that cruise with the people that I was with. But I'm going on a cruise in December with my partner, my boyfriend's family, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun with them. I think it's gonna be a ton of fun with them. What state of India is your family from? It's okay. My family is from Gujarat. You have to go to Denmark, beautiful country, Copenhagen. I've heard, definitely heard. My family is from Gujarat, India. A little tiny town that when you Google it, it doesn't have its own like city limits. It's a village in Gujarat, near Ahmedabad. But yeah, everyone in my family was born there except for me, and I've never been. But yeah, I've never been. And I have been mildly disowned because my family is very conservative, as the stereotypes often imply. Um, my mom is in touch with me. I can talk to her anytime, but I basically am not in contact with any of the rest of my family after they found out about my choice in partner. Both my siblings got arranged marriages, and I happened to fall in love with someone in college who happens to be an African American man who identifies as black, but they wouldn't know the difference between they wouldn't know the difference between the two culturally or like politically or otherwise, nuance wise. They would not understand the difference between the terms. But essentially, when I told them about my partner a few years ago, my sister went down a list of guessing people in the priority in which I'm sure, would be ideally, not necessarily the circumstances in which she would be happiest, but it was clear that there was an order of priority, and that says a lot. So I'm not necessarily in touch with a lot of my family. My mom has been the one who's made the most growth as far as everything is concerned, but my grandmother doesn't know about my partner, and we live together, and we've been together almost 5 years. And essentially, I'm just no longer extended invitations to family functions, weddings, etc., and they just pretend I don't exist because they have no intention of telling people when I do get married, and they have no intention of being part of my wedding. And so I have to fund it myself. So everything that all your guys' support really truly does change my life in a real way. um, yeah. I do hope that I can visit at least once. I mean, I'm definitely going to go there, guys. I have to go there for Prachi Henna art. I have a lot of ideas that I need to execute as far as clothing is concerned. Be prepared. I will be dropping clothing lines in the future. There will be clothing lines. There will be fabric designs. I have things in the works for y'all. And they also have craft materials that I just can't get here that I need from there. And different shaped beads, different borders, different fabrics, two-toned color shift fabrics, techniques that I want to go learn how to do myself, as well as work with artists to actually give them a fair wage as far as the exchange between the designer and the artisan is concerned, because I am doing the artisan half here at home, and I'm really trying to build this brand up from the ground up and also play a hand in the artistic landscape that Prachi Henna art represents, while also trying to return value to the human labor behind the art. But yeah, it is a lot. I usually don't get into all of it, but today seemed like the day to do so. Oh yeah, this one also should glow in the dark. All the light blue parts should glow in the dark, like these. So not the ones in between. Yeah, and I also did the spacing so that if it does glow in the dark, they're gonna look like they're floating because they're separated by pieces that don't glow. But the black light might affect that depending on how much the black light picks up on certain colors. Because I have noticed in black light, some of the colors shine brighter than the others. So there will be some variation in that. I have 2 orange sets. So we've got got one orange here, and then I have this orange here. Another orange. It makes me think of Darwin from Gumball, and it also makes me think of Steve. Steve, ooh, if you guys know the La Poisson Steve trend, I love that song and that fish. I have to head out for the day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Oh my god, thank you. You have an amazing rest of your day too. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I really appreciate y'all. You really did really improve my day today. I think I'm going to try to be brave, and I'm going to try to post this live stream. What do you guys think? Should I post this live stream? Has it been fun? Here's another 2. These stars, I think these stars glow. I think I remember these stars glow. More of the coins. But I can start. These are all stuff that's coming up on the site. I really think it's time to add the hair clips, these to the site. They're really difficult to photograph. Do I want to know how old? If you want to share, you're welcome to share. I do not, I make it a point not to ask people personal information on here because of privacy reasons, I guess. But you're welcome to share. I am 25, turning 26 in December. I am listening. I'm here. You are welcome to share whatever you like, as long as you're not being mean or hateful to anyone. You're welcome to share whatever you like. But yeah, I don't know if I should put these on the site. I'm really trying to figure out how to photograph them. I guess I can take a picture of one in my hair, but like it's really hard because it's such a long thing, and then it's hard to like zoom in, you know? I don't know. And then I spin it around on my mirror that I usually take pictures on. I don't know if that's like obvious enough. what this is. I have an example picture where it is dangling in my hair, and then I have it like, I just have it like, you know, straightened out, but spun in a circle, kind of. I don't know. 10. Okay. Cool. Nice. Well, both of our birthdays are a while away. I couldn't see if I got a message. But yeah, I think I'm gonna photograph stuff after this stream. But I have to start on some hair extensions that I'm making for a client. So I'm gonna start that. They are so far. Okay. I remember. How long I needed to make these. I cannot tell if I just cut the. Okay, no, I didn't. I'm scared I cut the bandana by accident. But yeah, what are y'all's, do you have a favorite Sanrio character or a Nintendo game by any chance? Y'all are so sweet. When I see your streams, I'd be happy, and yes, I do. Oh, thank you. As in I should post it. You think I should post this live stream? Specifically, I love Pokemon. Oh, yes. Okay. I loved Pokemon when I was a kid. I don't really remember a lot of it, but apparently I was really obsessed with it. My mom told me that I, like, loved it, and that I, had a pillowcase I was obsessed with. They had, handmade Pokemon terrariums at the convention I went to recently. But not this year. They had them last year. MomoCon in Atlanta. Yay! Like a little Pokemon terrarium, right? Let me see. I'll make that a little bigger so people vote it. Vote on it. My partner's taking a nap downstairs. I'm glad that you enjoy my streams. Please consider decorating my comment sections with your favorite emojis on my streams or on my short videos. Everything helps. Don't be afraid to spam my YouTube channel. I will not mind. I'm trying to reply to all the comments right now. I only have like 350 subscribers. Oh yeah, there's reactions down here also if you want to help more people join the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2. But yeah, I like think about it like internet fairy behavior. So like the opposite of a troll. Spreading positivity and cute emojis in people's and engagement to help people grow. Do do do. 2, 4, 6. Seven, 8. I'm just gonna do one of each of these. Or I'm gonna do one of the white and then actually 2, I guess I have to do 2. And then I need to add blue. 1, 2, 3, 7, 3, 6. I'd rather do more blue. Also over. Nice. Okay. Congratulations. That's sweet. How long have y'all been together? You're welcome. Oh, cute. Well, I'm wishing you the best. Do, 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 do. I hope this is the right length. Let's see. Where did I put the other ones? What? Oh, they're right here. Oh no. I did not make these nearly as long. Maybe I did it wrong. I don't know. Well, that's awkward. The other pair is way longer. Hopefully my friend just wants them to be the same length as mine at least. At least not longer than the line. Where I wish you the best. Thank you. I appreciate it. It does mean a lot. Ah, it means a lot to me. Thank you. See if I can get this going here. Thank you so much. The hamster. The hamster makes so much sense. Oh my goodness, y'all. I really hope this ends up being okay as far as length, because why is this so much shorter than the first time I made it? I think I forgot to double the length. We'll see. I don't know if this could be the right length. Okay, so it's still longer than the ones I made for myself. So hopefully it comes out okay. It's already time to start to braid this. I'm not sure how I'm gonna. There we go. Okay. I am braiding it now. I had to tie it down to something first so I could braid it. Hold down. How many viewers? I just scrolled down to the live under and saw how many viewers she had, and she said she had 365, and I felt so bad for you. What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about me when I said I had only 65? What do you mean? Actually, sorry, I'm confused. Would you try to phrase that again? Because I'm not sure what you're saying there. I can't tell what you're trying to say. I'm trying to understand. Oh, I need something to tie this down to. Or I'm just gonna have to bring y'all with me. Let me see how much battery. I'll have 86. Rolled down. I truly only have 350 folks. Let me see if I can just move this. What I can do is try to have it where you can see what I'm doing. I saw a new live and she had 365 viewers and I felt so bad. But soon I have to go to bed. That's okay. Thank you for being here today. Feel free to pop onto my channel and watch the content I've made on the shorts when you're free. And I try to do live streams on the weekends as well. On Monday, so I try to do Sunday, Monday. And then I do random ones throughout the week like this. Thank you for being here. Yeah, having 365 viewers is definitely not something I can relate to. I think the highest amount of viewers I've ever had at one time has been like maybe 30. Hopefully another kind soul will come through. But sometimes it's just me and the screen, and that's okay. appreciate it. Well, happy to have you as long as you're able to be here. Oh, I never showed everyone the hair extensions I make. So here's a pair that's on the website already. Here's one that's like more Invader Zim vibes, color scheme wise. And you just tie them in your hair. They're on some elastics. I got some orange ones. Those are all on my site. Here's my favorite out of the majority of them. I like the blue set I showed earlier and this yellow set. Some of my faves. But yeah, everyone who was super nice earlier, or actually everyone who's been nice today on the stream has been amazing. They definitely made the stream more fun. It's really difficult to have fun on the streams whenever you're the only person in the stream. Being able to hear feedback is nice. But yeah. One of the viewers, I'm just letting the other viewers know because they can't read the comments in post, but one of the viewers said, I saw a new live and the person had 350 viewers, so I felt bad and came back to my stream. But they have to go soon and they got permission to stay a little while longer, which I appreciate you for choosing to be here. It really does mean a lot. I will heavily consider posting this stream. I'm going to send it to my moderator first, and then I'm going to see what she thinks. And maybe this one will be available in post. Howdy. Welcome. Bye. Good day from me, and thank you for the time. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate all the good vibes. Have a wonderful rest of your day. One person popped in for a second. Let me see if I can set this up somewhere a little better. Oh no! One of the inks fell. I can't see. I can't see where the ink is going. Oh no! Okay, the yellow ink fell. I didn't want the yellow ink to be falling. I don't want to put heavy weight on the printer either, but this is the best I can do right now. All right. Howdy. Welcome. Please answer the poll. Hopefully get some new viewers in here. The beginning of the stream was super friendly. Everyone was super nice. The comments were super active today, which is what makes me think I should definitely post this live stream. But my moderators will certainly let me know what they think. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I really hope my client likes these. I don't know why I put these off for so long. I think they did say they like the clean look, so I still have to go through and cut and burn some of my clients' order. That sounds crazy, but it's what you do to finish the ends. Almost dropped the whole entire rack. Do, 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 do. Once I'm finished with this, I think I'll definitely be taking a break. I'm gonna make the pole even bigger because I think that's what's gonna make the difference right now. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. It's so difficult to recover your finger. It's hard to recover hand positioning when you're doing pleats. Braids. Not sure what the correct term is. Not sure there is one really. Hello. Please answer the poll. It means a lot. Also, feel free to scroll through the comments. It was very active earlier. I think you guys can see the comments. Do-do-do. Howdy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Please answer the poll. It's just me and you. Out of all the people in the world, it's just me and you. And they're gone. It'd be like that, y'all. What I've noticed is if the live stream goes really well in the beginning, it generally has a point where it falls off completely. It's either 20 people or 0 people for me. But based on my analytics, people are also watching my live streams after I post them. So maybe more people will see this one afterward. I think today was a fun stream. Hello, welcome. Please answer the poll. I'm currently working on a commission going overseas. It's part of a large order that I will be making a video about. Please answer the poll, guys. It really does help get more people on the stream. Helps more people find the stream. Do. Hello, welcome. Feel free to ask anything in the comments and please answer the poll. It really does make a difference. I think I'm going to be hopping off the stream here soon, guys, based on how things are going here towards the end. In the end. Alright, so this is a pair of hair extensions I made for my client overseas, now turned friend. I don't know how I managed to cut the string twice as long the first time. Don't know what that's about, but I like how they came out. I think the color scheme is fantastic. they are ready. They are ready to have the beads added to them. Still have to chat with my client to see if this is kind of the pattern that they want, which I can do. Here's some examples of Purchasing art products from when I first started back in 2021. A jewelry wrap. Some of these got damaged from having to be an outside vendor. So by that I mean the paper packaging got a little bit discolored. But yes, I think now is time to take pictures of some of those chains and add those to the site real quick. But yeah, don't blink before your favorite. Don't blink before the bubble pops on your favorite listing on the website. Remember, if we're not all friends, what's the point? And the bubble verse is always growing, 24/7, 365. And remember, if we're not all friends, what's the point? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and go decorate my comments, please. And share my business with your con group or your favorite Discord that you're allowed to share.